Aeritae Consulting is a consulting firm located in St. Paul who specialize in helping companies maximize performance primarily through the ServiceNow ecosystem. Our team was tasked to create a microservice that takes incoming tickets in ServiceNow and automatically assigns them to a group using machine learning. Here's a quick demonstration of how our service looks from the client side. Here we are in our ServiceNow instance. Let's go ahead and create a new ticket. Let's say Mark right here is having an issue with this HDMI port. So short description, we'll just put my HDMI port is broken, and in the description we'll say the HDMI port on my office desktop does not give an output. Can someone come and look at this issue? So last time we just clicked submit and it sent us back to the page that doesn't dynamically update. So this time I'll do save so it keeps us at this page. So now it got sent to the microservice, and you can see this icon means that this field's been updated, and you can see that the microservice and the model have determined that this is a hardware issue, which is exactly what we're looking for. Here's a quick explanation on how the microservice works. It starts by having the microservice send a request to ServiceNow through the table API for the most recently created incident. ServiceNow queries for the incident and returns a JSON file of all the fields and their respective values. Once the microservice receives this JSON file, it extracts the key pieces and sends it to the model. The model compares the incident to previous incidents, which will be explained in greater detail shortly, and returns the predicted assignment group, as well as the calculated probability of its prediction. Finally, the microservice sends another request through the ServiceNow table API to update the incident with the new assignment group. It is worth mentioning that if an incident is created and the assignment group has manually been entered, then the microservice waits for the next incident to make sure it does not interfere. In this project, we primarily used the ServiceNow table API, but if the customer wanted the microservice to run under certain conditions or wanted sequential actions ran after the assignment group has been updated, ServiceNow's workflow and scripted REST APIs can be easily implemented into customers' workflows. Here's Jack to explain a little bit about how the model works.
So for our model, we used pandas and scikit. Those are the two libraries that we used, and we wanted the model to be not only easy to train, but also easy to implement within customer environments. And so with looking at those two things, some techniques we used were the count vectorizer portion of scikit, which takes in strings and looks at each string value and then assigns it a weight, sort of like the example below. And then with that, we can count the amount of times a term appears in a document using the TF-IDF formula. And we also accommodate for sort of tickets that don't come up as often or assignment groups that don't get used using random oversampling. And in terms of retraining the model, we can also do this very easily and import new data sets with ease using the ServiceNow function export as a CSV or JSON file. This makes it very easy to retrain the model, as well as very easy to implement in customer environments. So let's do a quick test on the model itself. So the test is going to be using this function, and we're going to take in a short description. Help, there is a DDoS attack on system 2. It's going to compare that to the model and find that IT Securities is the best fit for it. And given the other assignment groups in the model, it compares that and then assigns a probability value to the incoming assignment group. And obviously IT Securities was the highest probability, so that's why it assigned it there. In conclusion, our group feels that it succeeded throughout the course of the semester in regards to our project. We feel that the project not only hit a lot of great successes, but also it was able to be easily implemented and expanded upon greater than we had originally imagined. We hope you enjoyed this presentation, and we hope you learned something from it.